beautiful April morning here in North Florida. Got a pretty neat place for you today. It's not going to be like the other ones you've seen, so let me just tell you right up front, the place we're going to, we're not going inside. We're just going to slip around the outside, check it out. They've had some problems with vandalism, and they will prosecute if they suspect that you're vandalizing the property. We're going to go in the property on the outskirts. We're not going to go into any structures. This is an old hospital. This hospital opened for business in 1970. That would make it somewhere around 52, 53 years old. It closed in 2003. After the closing, it was used, different little pieces of it, little side office buildings for different programs, some food programs and giveaway programs. The general overall use of it and the upkeep quit roughly about 19 years ago. So what we're going to see today, any deterioration that we may come across around the outside of this building or vandalism would have took place in that 19 years. So let's take a little trip and go around there and check it out, see what's there. I'll see you over there. We're going to slip into the old hospital from the side here, check it out from the helicopter pad on. I actually see signs here, some kind of vaccine or something pointing in. So they might be using part of it. We're not going to go inside this building. That's your helicopter pad. Behind that helicopter pad, when we get out of the sun where you can see, you'll notice there's some offices. Those were various different offices over the years. The OX is just about gone off the helipad. A lot of joys were brought into this world here. A lot of people's tragedies ended here. As with all hospitals. The area we're approaching right now would have been the emergency room entrance. When the ambulances came in, this is where they came. People coming with them and following along would have parked over here. It's 2 stories. Sure looks rougher than I remember it. A lot rougher. Let's ease over on this side and just ease down and look at these offices. And then we'll ease over and see if we can get a peek through the window or something on the emergency room door. You can see things have took over. The edge rotted out. And the emergency room door is wide open. Wasn't expecting that. I was thinking they were still. Look, some of the windows are busted out. Well, building look like it's been ramshackle. I didn't realize. Old cat over there. Now this spot to the right with the front opening, there was a drink machine in here. Used to sit right there. It's all falling down now. All of that's coming apart. You see the roof fell in. So they do have a no trespassing sign there. We ain't going in there. We'll ease over here and just walk down the back side of these offices. It's like an air conditioner been tore out of something. So some of these buildings are locked. A little peek around, see what's here. Kind of strange after all these years to come back and see it in such disrepair. You can see the roof falling. So, with the door being kicked in, and I have found some no trespassing signs, I don't want to get in no trouble. So we're going to ease up out of here. We're going to walk around the other side and see. If we don't see any no trespassing signs over there, we'll just ease around the building. Get us a view. I'm amazed how many windows are broke out in the vandalism. Ease around the end. You can see the kind of concrete pillar. I guess it's concrete, the structure, the backdrop. It was a beautiful hospital in its day. Very beautiful hospital. This was the entrance into the main hall where you come in. That's where you drive up and drive through here. Little podium right here. The trees are growed up, but when they used to keep them trimmed, you could see the windows and different things on the sides of the building. Now the trees are all growed up and all the windows are locked up from view from the tree line. Now this would have been the main lobby entrance right here. And it's growed up now, but the sign was right here. Would have been here. You can see at one time that was a giant flower bed that had been fixed up. Matter of fact, that was probably the sprinkler pipes right there. Imagine. Over here being a plant lover, I just want you to notice, after 15 or 20 or however many years it's been with no care and just Mother Nature, these old shrubs are still living. Some kind of holly. You can see the electric line that fed the lighted sign. That would have been the bulb jacks where the bulbs went into it. Let's ease around the back side and see. Walk up here and just see if we can see in the door. We can tell they don't want you inside. It does say no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. We ain't gonna go inside. Let's see if you can get you a view. I don't know, a lot of glare on the window. We can't really see in the other side. Mass. Let's see if we can get another little view with the glare blocked off. So that front door we just came from, here's a window that's open. We're just gonna step up to it and shine in and see if we can see anything. So we're not gonna go inside. They don't want you trespassing. I'm pretty sure we're okay though, because they have these cones to guide people through here to the vaccine site. So I think we'll be fine as long as we don't go in the building. All the signs I've seen so far are on the building. See if we can see. No, we can't see in there. These on around. No, that may have been a flagpole base. Thought I'd back up and give you a long view of the building from the front. This would have been the lobby side. When you pulled through, you could just pull right back out this way originally on the road, or you could turn right and circle back around the hospital. Kind of surprised to see the damage to it. I'd been told they used it to train police dogs and different things. It's about as far as we're gonna leave. We'll be back around the other side where the no trespassing signs are. That's the building we walked up to earlier where I pointed out the roof collapsing on you. As we walk back, you can tell the trees has just grown out of control. But even the shrubs are fighting to live. You can see where the weeds took over, but if you look, you still see the shrub in it. The darker green is the original shrub. And they're evenly spaced when you look down it. The ones that have survived. There's another one there. There's a little piece of one left there, there, and all the way down as we go. No fertilizer, no care, and they're still surviving. Shrubs seem to be pretty tough. Not sure what kind of tree those are. You can see the red berries on them. Little paint flaking off. Fluorescent lights are even still there. The deterioration is everywhere. Not even counting the vandalism. I'm not positive I did. Might be old stray dog with puppies or something. Numerous signs, no trespassing on the building itself. Sure that's due to vandalism. Surprised them old air conditioners are still there with the price of copper, some of these old meth heads. As you see over here, even with the vines climbing the side, okay, dogs across the road, I feel a little better now. The shrubs are still trying to grow. Mother Nature's taking over the curb walk on both sides. Drop my coffee. Back in its day, when these plants was kept trimmed and pruned every year, this was a beautiful place. Now, Mother Nature is reclaiming it. And you can see from the deterioration and dilapidation that it's falling. A fire hydrant. I'd be pretty positive the water system's still on here. I mean, it's all tied together. You'd want to wait putting out a fire in this neighborhood. I don't believe there's no electric. What I've seen there, so I could be wrong. That's pretty much it. Something I did just notice though, there is still an old lamp post. There's one there. You can see the pole sticking up behind that tree. There's one behind that tree, and then there's one down there. So those are still here. Looks like somebody's been real fun with the bottom of it. Just old simple, elegant design. I don't even think the guards broke on that one. Nope, looks good. A little better view of them, you can see them scattered out through there. One last view of the emergency exit parking lot. A hospital itself, 2-story, emergency room entrance, alleyway to where the snack machines for the workers were, doctor's offices and different things, helicopter pad, entrance into the hospital emergency room. That goes around to the front where we walk down where the double glass doors are. You pull up here in the ambulance, they back up to them doors and roll you in. A lot of history in this old place. And I don't know why, even simple signs. It's kind of cool just to see the old sign. Old dilapidated stuff, I reckon. Look at the brick walkway that runs up to this door. It's been kicked in. No parking loading zone. I'm guessing the reason we don't see no signs that say emergency room is after the fact when they moved it, people not to be mistaken, I'm guessing. I do see one little sign right there that's hanging a piece of it that says emergency. You know, I kind of came planning to not go in the building anyway, because I figured it was locked. But even finding the door open, it's got no trespassing signs, and I don't want to break the law. I want to be able to go and do places without a lot of harassment. And if you start breaking the law, you can't do that. But it would be awesome to see, looking in the door right there, you could see the vandalism. It sure would be awesome to see what the upstairs rooms looks like. I don't want to go to jail, so we're not going to do that. I seen a fire extinguisher over here. I just thought it'd be cool to come check it out. If y'all watched that mine video the other day, you seen all the fire extinguishers we found. Yeah, pretty cool. This is the end of the little office building. You can see the no trespassing sign, so we're not going to attempt to go in there. It looked like that was originally a door. Maybe a double door, I don't know. You see the roof overheave. And it is rotted. Might take a peek down this other side and just see what we see. I didn't even see that other building. You can see probably two of the reasons why they don't want you here in these buildings. One, people stealing shit. Two, liability. You can see the edge of that building is rotting. You can see the roof structure collapsing. It's probably any day now that building's gonna fall. This is the back side of that room, that little office strip building. You can see all the growth growing up out of this plant. It's been unkempt, and you can see the rot on the eaves of the building and the fascia all the way around it. Let's see, he's right here. Liquid oxygen storage. All of that's been vandalized. We're not going in there. Let's get us a little view from right here. Pots broke on the ground out here of some sort. I don't know. You can see the deterioration on it. I believe just from the table and the clothes and pallets outside, this may be where they were doing the food shelter. I'm not sure about that. Looks like the building has been kept in the best shape. We're gonna stay away from over there. Now, this building I didn't even see from over there. We can't go in it either. It's got a no trespassing sign. This may have been some kind of maintenance building, maybe. You see the two double lean-tos off the side. So I do still believe we're okay because we're kind of on the road that goes around to their vaccine sites here. As long as we don't go in those buildings, I think we're fine. You can see the roof is long gone off of that. Wish I'd have brought my selfie stick. The roof is fell in on that. We're not going to try to go over there. We'll just get here where we can get a couple different views. Got a lot of windows in the side. Yeah, even that roof is fell in. We'll walk right along the edge there and just take a glimpse. We're not going to go in. A couple of old structures there of some sort. You can see that roof. is falling in. That's why, too, I think a lot of them don't want people in here. You got morons that don't use good judgment, then they get hurt, and then they sue. Instead of accepting the fact that it was somewhere they wasn't supposed to be in the first place. Oh, look at that old wheelchair. And I don't know that this was a handy shop. I don't know that, but false roof done fail. That's pretty cool. See, we zoom in on that other room. It's like some kind of bed frame too in there. I'll take it a little slower. We can see maybe a TV. Well, pretty interesting nonetheless. This may have been a therapist place. You can see the ramp going up to it, so it may have been used for therapy. I'm sure. And you never know about these old family owned things. I mean, they could have been built, repurposed for different uses over the years. You just never know. I thought we'd look on this side and see if maybe there was a window. Nothing bothers me worse. I would still say that's a shop. Look at that old ventilation thing. Nothing bothers me worse. I don't mind seeing natural deterioration, but vandalism, that's why places crack down on people. Something that would have been cool to be able to see. There is a window, but it's painted. Looks like somebody's painted the inside. Kind of hard to see. So we're not going to go no closer to that. While we're walking back by right here, we may try to just glance in the window right here. See, no harm in that, I don't believe. No, I don't think we ought. We got to go over too much stuff. That's another fire extinguisher by that little shed we just walked by. It is. Another little fire extinguisher. Peek right there at that roof. He's out and he's over to the helipad. The light cross is still there, but you can't hardly see it at this level. Google Earth, you can see it. You can see the yellow lines that come from the sidewalk, that come from the emergency room. Anyway, you ride on out here, right on up to the helicopter, and away you'd go. Outlined in white. For some reason I was thinking there was chain link fence around it. One last pan shot before we get out of here.